Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren, and in today's video it is my 6-month Bask and Lather hair update. Before we get into the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because I really appreciate it and it really helps out my channel. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get into this jam-packed update. Alright, so before we get into the real nitty-gritty of this update, I want to first do the length check because that's what everyone is here for. So I want to say, fortunately and unfortunately in my opinion, I'm not sure if this is a good or bad thing, but my hair is still the same length that it was from last month's update. I had my mom measure it twice just to make sure we didn't get anything wrong, and I still have all the same measurements. So let me go ahead and give you guys those measurements. The left back and right back of my hair are both still 10 inches long. The left side and right side of my hair, so like from the middle-ish to the front, still both 10.5 inches. The center of my hair is 11 inches, and the center front and my widow's peak is still 10.25 inches. So while I'm not disappointed at those measurements, I am a little disheartened because I thought I would get some new growth. It looked like my hair was growing when I had it in like braids and stuff, but I still have the same measurements going on. But you know, I understand that Rome wasn't built in a day, so I shouldn't expect my hair to be super long really quick, but I just thought that I was seeing progress, and I didn't see that progress when I measured my hair. So I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. I'm hoping it's an okay thing, and that just means maybe my hair didn't grow the way I thought it was, or maybe the braids were looser than I thought they were. I don't know. But anyways, now that the length check is out of the way, I want to get into the bigger update portion of this video because I've come to a realization. I hope you guys aren't super mad at me because this does not mean I'm ending my hair growth journey. I'm still going to document that, but I have decided I am no longer going to use the Bask and Lather products. For a couple of reasons. And before I get into those reasons, you know, everybody's experience is different. Some people's bodies might react really positively to a product, and some people's bodies might react a lot differently. I think when I first started using the products, it reacted really well, but as I kept going on, I noticed a couple of things that I didn't really like. So I'm in no way saying that Bask and Lather is the bad products because honestly, I think they're really good. I just think they didn't agree with me, which is the case sometimes. But anyways, first off, the biggest issue that I had with the products as I continuously used them, especially for the last 2.5, 3 months that I have mentioned in my videos and that I did get some advice on, I was having a really bad issue with dandruff, and I'm still having a really bad issue with dandruff. I've noticed that since I've been using the products, firstly, my dandruff has doubled in amount, where before I started using the products, my dandruff would scrape off my head pretty well. Now it's sometimes stuck to certain portions of my head, and I can't scratch it, or my mom can't scratch it sometimes without putting too much pressure, and I just have to wash my hair and hope that it washes out or it softens up to where I can scratch it once I get out of the shower. Another issue that I was having that kind of pertains to dandruff, whenever I would wash my hair would only stay clean for about 2 days, and then it was caked in dandruff all over again. Usually when I would get dandruff, it would take maybe about a week or 2 weeks to get on the surface of my scalp, and then, you know, I would scratch it in whatever style I had, and it would clear up pretty quickly. But since I've started using the products, my hair is almost never clean for long. And especially when I use the Bask and Lather shampoo and conditioner, I noticed that it really is never clean for long except maybe the day of, and then I start getting flakes around the front of my hair. So that's something I really didn't like because I'm kind of one of those skin pickers where I'll scratch and scratch and scratch something until I feel relief. But sometimes if I scratch too hard, you know, if I scrape the skin, it'll scab over. And if I feel a scab on my head, I'm going to pick at it. And so I just had 3 like little scabs on my head finally heal. And I do not need a reason to pick at my scalp and worsen its condition. So that's one of the reasons why I've decided this might be a big no for me. Another reason is, like I said before, I did see the advice to get a shampoo, a dandruff shampoo. I was using the sulfate dandruff shampoo. It worked pretty good for me. I think I have to keep using it to see better results, but it worked pretty good for me. I liked it. I did run out of it in the stores though. They ran out of it, so I'm currently back to using just the Bask and Lather shampoo sans the sulfurate shampoo, so my hair is back to not being clean almost ever, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. And if anything, I'll try to see if it's still in stock online later today. What else was I having an issue with? Let me look at my notes. I was trying not to look down too much. Another issue I was having was that as I kept on using the oils, I was having a similar issue I was having when I used their eyebrow serum, hair and lashes serum. I started breaking out all over my forehead because, you know, when you oil your scalp, sometimes the oil runs down your face, and so I just usually would wipe it up, put it in my hair, and then wash my face afterwards. But every couple of days I would have little breakouts like on my forehead, all across here, and even like along my jawline. If you guys ever noticed in some videos, I would have like a little bump here or a bump there sometimes. I was like, okay, I think I might be breaking out again because of this. Because I usually don't ever have really bad breakouts, by the grace of God. I never have really bad breakouts. I think the worst I've had is clusters of bumps in one specific place and maybe hyperpigmentation that I'm trying to get rid of now. But other than that, it's never been as bad as it was the last couple of months. So that was another deciding factor. You know, this is the only thing I brought into my daily life that has changed. And now I'm seeing all these different issues popping up. It can't not be that, you know? But anyways, that is just another reason that I decided I might have to not use the products anymore. Another reason was because I received a couple comments in, I think 2 or 3 of my videos, but I could be wrong, but I know they were by like 2 different people. And both people said that they noticed when watching my videos from the beginning to that, up until that point, they noticed that they didn't think my hair was getting thicker and that they thought it may be getting thinner. So I was like, no. So I asked my mom, I had her look at it. The first time when I got the first comment, she was like, no, give it some time and we'll look at it. She was like, if anything, the utmost top portion of my hair is definitely getting thicker in her opinion. So I was like, okay, cool, we'll wait. So then up until last week, because I think that's when I got the other comment, or it may have been 2 weeks ago. I can't really remember. My life's been all over the place. But anyways, I received this comment recently where the person said that they think my hair may be getting thinner. So I had my mom look at it, and when we washed my hair last week, she kind of just blew it out gently so that it poofed up and dried a little quickly so she could braid it down for me. And she was like, while she didn't think it was getting thinner, she didn't see any change in it, in the thickness, I should say, and that the ends of my hair, while they didn't need a trim, she was like, they were a lot more see-through too. And so she didn't know if either my ends were breaking or if it was because of the product and my hair wasn't getting any thicker. So, you know, it could be either thing. But the fact that more than one person has said that they think my hair is getting thinner, you know, makes me think maybe you guys are seeing something that I'm not seeing. So, you know, that definitely puts me on high alert. So that was another reason I was like, okay, maybe I should stop using the products and find something else that might work for me. And then the last reason I decided not to use the products anymore is because of the shampoo and conditioner. One of the reasons, of course, being that I mentioned before, the dandruff issue. My hair was never clean for long, and so that's what a shampoo and conditioner is supposed to do. It's supposed to keep your hair nice and squeaky clean, but I was having that issue. And then another reason is because the more I kept using the products on my hair, I noticed that once I would wash it once with the recommended, what's the word? With the recommended amount, I should say, that they recommended, I think on the bottle as well as on their Instagram page. I noticed after the first wash that my hair would get that squeaky texture, you know, when you've overwashed your hair or over shampooed it, and I didn't really like that. And then recently I had my mom wash my hair for me because I had a cold, so I didn't really want to get in the shower, so she just washed my hair out for me by hand. And so she was like, this stuff makes your hair feel really squeaky, and she was like, she didn't like the texture of my hair once we were done using it. And so I was like, oh wow, okay, so she's noticing it too. And at that point, she had only washed my hair out once. It was only one time. And so I was like, darn, maybe I should not use it. And so when I went to use the conditioner, because I was like, well, you know, use the conditioner, it'll rehydrate my hair. It didn't really do that. It felt like my hair was a little starchy, if that makes sense. I don't know why that comes to mind when I say it or when like I think it, but it felt like starchy when the product was in my hair, and as my mom was washing it out, like just feeling my hair on my fingers, it just felt weird. I hope I'm describing this properly. I hope I'm not confusing anyone, because again, I'm not trying to be like, oh, don't use the products. I'm just like talking from my experience, and my experience is like whenever I would run my fingers through my hair with the conditioner in and after the conditioner, it just felt so starchy and weird. I feel like that doesn't make sense, but that's what it felt like. But yeah, whew. Those are the biggest reasons why I've decided not to use the shampoo and conditioner and just all the products in general, basically. Those are the biggest reasons why I've decided I'm going to end my Bask and Lather journey here at 6 months, but I'm going to continue my hair growth journey in general, so you will get a monthly update from me. You might even get more than one video on my hair actually, because I do have to find, you know, new things to use. I'm not sure if I'm going to use or purchase products offline this time around. I might take a spin at making my own stuff, because there's a lot of recipes on YouTube, and so I'm like, hey, I might as well try it, because the biggest thing with me when I'm growing my hair out, I want to try and get more thickness in my hair first, because my hair, I've got really fine hair, and if you've ever seen my hair straight or like even sometimes flat ironed, it doesn't look the best in my opinion. I don't really like it. And if I have a video in my, or not even a video, if I have a picture in my phone, I'll put it right here, but it's not that flattering. It's really fine, really thin, and so that's one of the reasons I purchased the Bask and Lather products, was to get more thickness in my hair, and I did not get that. And I was a little sad about it, but it's okay, because again, everybody's experience is different, and so just because my experience wasn't as great as someone else's doesn't mean the products don't work. It just means they just didn't work for me. And that's okay, really. But anyways, other than that, I must say overall my experience was pretty good, aside from the biggest issue, which was the dandruff and all the itchiness. I'm now going to go ahead, and if anything, I'll probably just purchase the sulfurate shampoo, dandruff shampoo online and pay for the shipping. I didn't want to, but my hair's starting to get itchy again. But yeah, I'm just gonna purchase it online, and I'll start using that and look for a really good conditioner. If you guys have any really good products that you guys use for your hair that works really well, that's either in store or online, that are like really affordable for me, I'm willing to try it and, you know, put it up to the test and see if my hair agrees with it. I think my hair texture is like 3B because of the curl pattern. I'm not sure, but I think it's like 3B, because while it's not wavy, it's not super kinky. I think it's like 3B or 3A. I don't know. But yeah, that is the update. I'm a little disheartened because I thought that I would make it to the end of the year with all this hair growth, and instead I think the only thing that's grown for me is dandruff. But it does say on their website that their products aren't a deterrent to dandruff, especially for the oils. So, you know, they're very straight up about it, and they're like, this is not to prevent dandruff, okay? It's not. So I can say that. But other than that, was there anything else that I wanted to say in this update? I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything else I want to say in this update regarding the products, other than I'm not going to use them anymore. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I think that is the end of the update portion. Like I said before, I am going to be doing other hair videos, hopefully in the near future, so you might see more than one in a month other than a hair length update. Definitely link any products that you guys like using down below, because, you know, if they're affordable, I'll definitely try them, especially if I can find them at my local stores. But yeah, other than that, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys aren't too mad at me, because I hope that I'm not looking like I'm flaking out on something, but I just know that my hair has felt different, especially my scalp. I don't want to keep using something that is not servicing me the way I want it to. So that is the end of today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. So definitely remember to like, comment, and subscribe, share it with your friends, and that'll be it for today. Bye guys.